Hello everyone, 16 years of providing housing loan and mortgage services. I'm Katsuki, a financial planner. Every month we announce the floating interest rate and 10-year fixed interest rate. But from this month, we will also announce the interest rate when refinancing. For Flat 35, we announced the purchase type interest rate. Since August 2019, Japan Net Bank has been offering a floating interest rate of 0.415% for 4 consecutive months, and the 10-year fixed interest rate has remained steady. What is going on this month? First of all, 10-year fixed and Flat 35 are linked to long-term interest rate. So I would like to confirm the latest long-term interest rate chart in Japan. Here is the chart of long-term interest rates. The red circle is the end of September. This is the end of October, and this is the end of November. It is squarely up. As a result, last month's Flat 35 interest rate from 1.11% to 1.17%. What will happen this month? I would like to immediately what is the lowest interest rate, floating interest rate, and fixed 10-year interest rate in December 2019. What is the Flat 35 interest rate this month? And what about the refinancial rate? Start with floating interest rate. Japan Net Bank is the top floating interest rate, and the interest rate is 0.415% for 5 consecutive months. To be honest, there's no surprise. The second place is 0.445% of Mitsui Sumitomo Trust Bank, and the third place is 0.446% of Sumishin SBI Net Bank. The top 3 banks are still strong. In the past, it was said that if the mortgage interest rate fell below 1%, it would break the break-even point of the bank. However, it's different now. Net Bank can be offered at a low interest rate because they don't incur the operating expenses of the company. Next, it is fixed for 10 years. This is the top 3 10-year fixed interest rate in December. As usual lineup. First place is Jibun Bank 0.57%. The second place is the same rate 0.57% at Sony Bank. And third place is 0.58% of Japan Net Bank. Jibun Bank and Sony Bank had the same interest rate. As long-term interest rate rise, the bank has remained interest rate. Then refinance. The interest rate at the time of refinancing. First place is 0.415% of Japan Net Bank. The same interest rate as the floating interest rate. Second place is Sumishin SBI Net Bank 0.417%. Third place is 0.429% of Resona Bank. Mortgage is not just about low interest rate. You must consider other expenses. Since refinancing is costly, it is necessary to calculate those costs under floating interest rate. If you are considering refinancing, I recommend that you consult your financial planner. Of course, you can also consult me, so please contact me anytime. Next is the Flat 35 interest rate this month. The Flat 35 interest rate in December is 1.21%. Since the interest rate in November was 1.17% and the interest rate in October was 1.11%. The long-term interest rate also increased, so the interest rate rose. Next month, the year will change to 2020. What will happen to the first mortgage rate in New Year? Next time, in January 2020, we will announce the announcement of interest rate of each financial institution.